Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to our presentation on recruitment of nurses to Germany. I'll first introduce you to Ambe International. Ambe International is a pioneer in the field of overseas recruitment. We are the first license holder in India. We were established in 1983 and till date we have placed more than 4 lakh people across the globe. We have placed people not only skilled but even unskilled workers, and today we are a trusted partners not only for the employees but for the employers also. We will take you through a small video and about Ambe International, what is the requirement for nurses, as well as what would be your lifestyle in Germany. So our IT department is going to play a small video on the same. The next video will be about the lifestyle in Germany.
Germany is the land of fairy tales, in every castle wall and whispering to you in every forest. But a new fairy tale Germany is the land of fairy tales, in every castle wall and whispering to you in every forest. But a new fairy tale exists alongside the old. Modern engineering give old memories a new meaning here. It's a place where past and future come together. The food reminiscent of home-cooked meals, but unfamiliar to your taste buds. You'll meet complete strangers that feel like family. Landscapes of ancient beauty renewing in front of your eyes at every dawn. And when you want to know a place within, it's always good to follow the locals. The castles here are like nothing you've ever seen. The stunning interior design and brilliant architecture makes them just as beautiful as the surrounding landscapes. Within the rolling hills lie quaint villages and storybook rivers that will spark your curiosity and wake up the explorer inside. Ancient villages intermix with Europe's most modern cities, standing at the intersection of advanced technology and abundant nature. Our cities are not just concrete and steel, but full of sustainable features that remind you of the surrounding nature. You can go hiking in the mountains one day and surfing rivers in the city the next. Traveling across Germany doesn't only show its landscapes and its people, it inspires us as travelers to go beyond what meets the eye. Germany's unique culture is prominent wherever you visit. The hardest part about exploring Germany is not wanting to leave. It's a place that will give you a new perspective that will last the rest of your life.
So now we will move to the PPT. Uh, Rajendra, can you show the PPT? Right? As I've discussed, like today we are going to discuss about the recruitment of nurses to Germany. In the next slide, we have about Ambe International. Ambe International, as I've already mentioned, was established in 1983. We are the first license holder in India. They have placed till date more than 4 lakh people across the globe and both skilled and unskilled workers. And today we are a trusted partners not only for the skilled and unskilled workers but also for our partners from Germany and I mean, from across the world. We have partners who recruit from us. Like, so we are one of the trusted partners for all employers. In the next slide, we will speak about the nurses requirement or the nurses shortage in Germany and Austria. So if you go to see from the slide, you can see that it depicts a shortage. Current shortage is around 1 lakh 50, and it is expected to shoot up to 5 lakhs in by 2030. So you are going to have an abundance of opportunity in store for you in Germany as well as Austria. So what is it that stops you from moving to this country is the language, and we will be providing you the training. So we would request you to also look at the other slides which shows the top reasons why you have to move to Germany. So whenever you think of moving to any country, the first thing that you need to check out is the economic status. And yes, Germany stands the third largest economy in the world after US and China. It has a stable and robust economy. It has made its presence known in the engineering field, manufacturing, so chemical, electronics, and all those industries. You will see that Germany stands first. It also treats each and every employee of its, like people working over there with equal status. So the migrants have same access to healthcare system, unemployment support, and pension, the way the Germans would have it. So you would make a particular contribution towards this scheme, and the double the amount would be contributed by the employer for the same scheme. In the next slide, you will also see about the can we move to the yeah. So in the next slide, you will see why it is a safe place for nurses because it has low crime rate and not only low crime rate, the work-life balance is amazing over there. You just have to work for 7 hours for 5 days in a week. So which gives ample amount of time for you to spend with your family, and not only that, you have flexible working hours. You have very good transportation. They are proud. Germany is proud about their transportation system. You can make use of it, and you can travel with the same visa across European countries. So you have a good, you can enjoy your life very well during the weekends. We will now move to the next slide. Now, this slide speaks about 100% job guarantee for nurses. We will also support you with unlimited contracts. Like the first contract that comes would be for 2 years, and this contract is unlimited. You can extend your contract at the same time. Once you have passed the registered nurses exam and you find a better job within Germany, you are allowed to move to the new employer also. It is not like the Gulf countries where if you are compelled to complete the contract. Here, if you find a better job, you can move to the next employer also. The language training, the expense that you would incur for the language training will be reimbursed by us, and we will provide you with the flight ticket while when you are moving to Germany. Now, in terms of the salaries are very competitive. The minimum starting salary is 2,500, and that would start from the day you join in Germany. And once you have joined over there in Germany, we will start with the preparation for the registered nurses exam. This preparation is free of cost for you. Once you have passed the exam, your salary would increase up to 2,900, minimum 2,900, and with the overtime, holiday allowances, shift allowances, you would earn approximately 4,500 in a month, which would be close to 5 lakh rupees in India. When you move to Germany, the accommodation that has been provided to you is at subsidized rate. We would be providing you accommodation nearby the hospital. So it would be at a subsidized rate, not free of cost. Accommodation is free of cost only in Gulf country, but they do not expect you to settle down in that country. They expect you to, once you have completed a contract, you are expected to leave the country. Whereas over here, they are expecting you to settle down, so you have opportunity to get citizenship and permanent residency in Germany as well as Austria. So in the next slide, we will see about it. In the next slide, yeah. So in the next slide, you will see that you can get a permanent residency just after 3 years of working in Germany, and citizenship after 5 years. Once you have completed a registered nurses exam, you can bring your family to Germany. Your family consists of your spouse and children. For children, the education is free. Uh, so you can now move on to the next slide. We will speak about some more details about Germany. Yeah, to move to Germany or to Austria, what is required is the language. So the language that is being spoken over there is German. We have 4 levels of German language that you need to complete before moving to Germany. And the first level is called as A1, which will take approximately 2 to 3 months. The A2 also will take 2 to 3 months. B1 will take 3 months, and B2 also will take 3 months. At the end of the B2 language training, you will appear for the exam either for GOEP or for TED. And this certificate is required for us to apply for visa at the embassy. Let's move to the next slide. Now, this slide speaks about the interview process. Okay, the first thing that we do is like the interviews. The interviews will be with the potential client and employers, and there will be 3 to 4 rounds of it. Once you have been selected by the employer or the hospital, you will be given an offer letter, and with this offer letter, you can apply for PCC, that is police clearance certificate. At the same time, you can get your document attested, notarized, and translated. Now, this one thing that has been mentioned over here, document attestation, notarization, and translation depends upon state to state, and we would inform you which state you are moving in and whether this is required, like whether you need to get your documents attested, notarized, or translated. So, based on our advice, you are supposed to get the attestation, notarization, and translation, and you need not do it well in advance because there are states where even the documents which are in English is accepted. So you don't have to spend money well in advance. We will advise you how to go about. The medical certificate is also required, and in terms of the medical certificate, what we need is the vaccination for MMR and chickenpox. These two, the two doses vaccination is required, and also a fitness certificate from the doctor. Once these certificate documents are there in hand, we will start with the pro recognition. Pro recognition is where we need your transcript, which has been compared with the standards of German, and what you get in return for after the pro recognition being done is called as a deficit note. With this deficit note, we would apply for pre-approval, or the client would approach the embassy or ministry for visa processing. So the visa processing will take approximately 1 month in Germany and another 1 month in India to get the visa stamped on your passport. So that's about the process, about interviews and till you reach Germany. We will look at the next slide, which speaks about or which shows the documents which are required for moving to Germany. So first and foremost, you would require the passport, the high school living certificate, that is your 10th and 12th standard, your diploma, degree, post basic BSc or MSc degree certificate in nursing. If you have completed both diploma as well as post basic BSc, then in that case, both the certificates are required and the transcript, because based on the transcript, the pro recognition has been done. So the deficit note will show that less deficit if you have more number of hours being put in for theory and practical. So you are supposed to submit both the documents, both the certificates as well as the transcript. And your nursing registration certificate, which should show the validity date. In case if you have experience, you can submit your experience certificate, but if there is no compulsion. If you do not have any experience, you can mention that to us. Freshers are also welcome. There is no restriction that you need to have experience. There are only very few clients who expect to have experience certificate, or else most of our clients are open to freshers also. So this is one country, that is Austria and Germany, where experience is not a compulsion. The police clearance certificate, birth certificate, and marriage certificate if you are married. The last slide now. Next slide, please. Yeah, over here you will see the success stories. These are the nurses that have traveled through our agency to Germany. So you'll see the first person over here, Minimo. She is 47 years old. She is working in a psychiatric hospital in Germany. So at the age of 47, she has moved to Germany, which means that even you can learn German at any given age and move to Germany or Austria. The upper age limit is 50. The rest of the girls that you can see in the slide are very young. They have moved to different hospitals in Germany, Hamburg. And in the next slide, here from this slide onwards, we'll be speaking about Ausbildung in nursing. This is a 3 years nursing program in Germany, where the eligibility criteria has been shown in the next slide. So you can see from this slide, the eligibility criteria is like, that you need to be 12 standard pass. Any stream will do. Your age has to be between 18 to 29. And we require a B2 certificate with all the 4 modules clear, either from Goethe or from TELC. So these are the eligibility criteria for moving or doing Ausbildung in nursing in Germany, which is a 3 years program wherein you learn nursing in Germany. So you'll see in the next slide, the process is the same. First, the interview will take place, the contract will be given to you. You will have to apply for the PCC, get the document attestation, notarization, and translation, get the medical certificate done, the pro recognition. Once it has been complete, you will receive the pre approval. And after the pre approval, you would apply to VFS for visa stamping. Okay. it is approximately 6 months process over year for house building and nursing. And in the next slide, we will see some of the students who have moved to Germany. So these are our students who have moved to Germany and who are learning house building and nursing. Asha, Sneha Mol, Matthew, Delna, Thomas, Alpha Bisari, Basulia, Anchana. Right from 2023, they have been studying house building and nursing in Germany. Can we move to the next slide? These are our successful candidates for house building and nursing for UKSH Hospital, which is in Lübeck and Kiel. So, if you go to see, more than 30 students have moved to these hospitals over the period of time. So, we have their photographs and their names being mentioned over here. You can see that they have all started their house building and nursing in Germany. These are different intakes. Our client would inform you. We would make an advertisement for it, and accordingly, once you have completed your B2 certificate, B2 language training and passed all the four modules, you can apply to us. And we are doing house building in nursing also free. It's a free recruitment because most of our clients from Germany and Austria has a fair recruitment seal. Now, this is the 18 candidates of ours who have reached Austria for BSc in nursing. It's for Carinthia University in Austria. They have reached Austria on the 1st of September. So, we have approximately 18 students over here. You'll see the photograph on the left hand side, and on the right hand side you will also see our client. Both the clients have come to receive them. So every time our student reaches Germany or Austria, our client personally comes to pick them up from the hospital and drops them at their accommodation, takes them through, for the insurance certificate, for opening an account, and introduces them to the college universities where they would be doing their further studies. The last slide over here is the contact details. You can note down my number as well as email address. You can scan this QR code also so that you can directly get in touch with me in case if you have any doubts about the process or the program, you can get in touch with me. We can now move on to the Q&A session. So in case if there are any questions that you would like to ask, you can put it in the chat box so that we can respond to you. Yeah, there is one question that has been raised is for cook assistant's job. Right now, the requirement that we have received is for nurses, either for house building in nursing or BSc in nursing. And the other option that was there is for the nurses who have already completed BSc or GNM in India. So, as and when we receive a requirement for cook, we will definitely make the advertisement for it, and MD is here, is if here can apply for it. Um, yeah. Kumar, we have noted down that you are interested in the welding inspector job in Germany. We will get in touch with you as and when we have a requirement from Germany for the same. Please scan the QR code or get in touch with me on WhatsApp. So whenever we have the requirements, we'll inform you about it. We are in talks with a new client for the truck drivers position in Germany. So we will definitely let you know what are the requirements. We would suggest Sukhwinder Chima to register on our website on the QR code that has been given so that we can explain to you about the process for the same. In like each category, the language proficiency that is required is different. So according to the client's requirement, we will inform you early. For nurses program, the requirement is B2 language. Umesh would like to know about the purchase executive job positions. As and when we have a requirement, we will inform you. We are displaying over here the QR code. So you can just scan the QR code and get in touch with me. The email address has also been mentioned over here. It's nessie@indianpersonal.com. For the nurses requirement, you can get in touch with me, or else you can even email your CV to Ambe resume. For any other requirements, the team will get in touch with you. We have given the QR code over here, so you can just scan the QR code and get in touch with Ambe International.